changeup.
2 balls, no strike.
The wind of the pitch. Now 3-0. And that's in for a strike. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Wilson Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This guy has turned into one of the best catchers in the game, but was originally signed by the Cubs as an infielder. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Just missed the inside corner. Ball 2. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sam Hilliard. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Next offering is outside. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's down and in. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Nootbaar brings it in, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
So 2 down, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Austin Riley. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one ran inside, almost got him. Olson off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. And now 3 balls and a strike. At the belt and fires. And that's ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. Outside. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Olson around third. 1 run is in. Here comes Riley. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jake Woodford. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Good eye right there. And now 2-1. That's a little bit low. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Gorman. And he deals. That one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Tyler O'Neill in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, and he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2. Fried in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Throws to first, and O'Neill is retired.
Batting 7.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
That misses. 2-0.
2-0.
And here it comes. Looked like it was a little bit up. And that one is lifted in the air. Hilliard drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And that's the inning. The Cards leave one. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Top half of the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ozuna, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Eli White.
Eli White.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Sam Hilliard. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hilliard goes 6 feet 5 inches, 29 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is...
Welcome back. Here's the veteran second baseman, Paul DeYoung. And he takes a strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Next offering is fouled back. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, They had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. In the dirt, Darnell throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen, and they get Edman for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Carlson. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Carlson bats right, throws left. Batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2016.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Here comes the pitch. That one missing inside. And there's the strike. And that one almost got him. Hard hit, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Acuna now. He's already homered in this game. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Left field, way back there. And it's out of here. An absolute blast to left. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 8-0.
Was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
Here's Matt Olson. Time asked for at the plate. And he gets it. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." And now 2 balls and a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Riley in the box again, takes a strike. next offering is in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that's down and away.
2-2.
And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And that's down, a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Albies at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. A strikeout and a walk. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Over to Edman. That ends the frame. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now an 8-0 game.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and mark your cards out.
Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul.
And a pitch.
Goldschmidt.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Darno under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Contreras in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. And now the lefty fought off foul. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Next one just misses. And it's 3-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. There's the strike. Ball 1 there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Now fly ball to right center. White on the move to his left. Long run, nice grab. And the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still 8-0. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Marcell Ozuna. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So a man aboard, Eli White, next up for the Braves. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ozuna gets his lead at first with nobody out. Going to count 1 and 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
To the right side. And it gets by him. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Sam Hilliard next up for the Braves. To third. This looks like extra bases. Ozuna coming home. And that rolls into the corner. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 10-0.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
New pitcher now, Chris Stratton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2. First pitch, not close. Runner at second, nobody out. That's a strike, and a count 1 and 1. Now one missed. Fouled off down the right side. And now it's 3 and 2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Acuna stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's 1 and 1. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad Ron was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather Romo was a pitcher in the Houston organization. One and 2 now on Acuna, and that one gets past the catcher. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one missing low.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him, coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, you know, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, you know, training and coaching that you've had at home.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. The runner holds it third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. On the ground to the left. Gorman throws on to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. And the 0-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. One note on Travis d'Arnaud. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets. That ends the inning, so we take a break. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 12 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the DH, Tyler O'Neill. Free, back to work. Strike one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The wind to kick the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. That one ripped. Ozuna makes the catch, and there's one down. So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. That one misses. 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and that is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Back here in St. Louis, top of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. Albies, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Righty delivers. This to center field. Carlson hauls it in, and there's one away.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
Ozuna batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Strike two. Righty to the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. And next for Atlanta, Eli White, 1 for 3.
Eli White.
Hard on the ground to first. Can't field it cleanly. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
The right field.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. White, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back to first.
Beat it. Safe.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Move to first. White back easily. Next offering is down low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
To the right side. Has some trouble with it. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. 1 error in the inning, but well, we go bottom 6. Now up for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung.
Second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
DeYoung measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. And here comes Tommy Edman. That's in there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind of the pitch. This one in the air, right field. And they get Edman for the out. And there's 2 down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and James Kingsley says he won a round. And the pitch.
1 and 2.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipating.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia, and he deals. Ball one, no strikes. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And downstairs. Up the middle, and that squirts through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Just a single short of the cycle. And ball one. Arcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here and they add to the lead. It's 14-0.
Putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Anthony Misevich gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
So man aboard. Austin Riley digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there for strike one. No outs. Runner on second. Gorman moving under this one. He's got it. One away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Darno now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. This one lifted in the air, left field. He makes the grab, and there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Albies stands in with two away as he takes a ball. 2 outs and one in scoring position. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
just missed. .3-0 down. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 2 on with 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And a foul ball. Olson, the lead runner at second. Albies on at first with 2 down. Next pitch way upstairs.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that's in there at the knees. Kicks and fires.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 7th inning stretch time. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Freed back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
In the air out towards right center. Hilliard makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That's in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Just missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Oh, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up, because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. There's the strike. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in, Lars Nootbaar. That's inside. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Contreras, the lead runner, out at second. O'Neill at first. 2 out of the inning.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings, and just at 100 pitch.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Cards. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's going to be Eli White. The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Line drive, caught.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam.
Now in for the Braves,
Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard. First pitch just misses. Down and in, moved his feet. The wind to kick the 2-0. There's a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2. And another ball. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
Orlando Arcia.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Out there to center. Edman makes a nice running catch. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Alec Burleson. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colby Allard. He's making his second appearance of the season. First offering misses the mark. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball right back to the mound. Over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Pitch misses inside. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind of the pitch. On the corner for a strike. That's strike 1. Out front, rip foul. The 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Struck him out looking. Matt Olson up to the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Atlanta.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and he just misses. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that. Now he steps out as time is granted. The pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Austin Riley goes deep. That's a special one. 100 career homers, and they add to their lead. It's 15-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now here is Travis d'Arnaud. And it's fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is the third out of the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the show South. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Then here's Paul Goldschmidt. Late swing, fouled off. Allard, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now the lefty bounced to third. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves make it 6 straight victories.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
This one ends 15-0, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And start feeling mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros. As far as I can see, I've made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime. And I'm an icon when I let my light shine.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
That says a lot to me. I turned a million down a million times. That's not a lot to me. The game is changing. I do the best that I can to attain it. If we gotta gamble, I bet on myself. All that other dangerous. I just made a way for myself from my.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri. Good.
Whatever I do, they don't go fit though. Yeah, see, I can be the blues in I reading, but it's bad. I'm thinking, and them pretty, and them bushy, and them. What is the cost? I'll pay it all. Make this story for no day long as I'm happy. Yeah. Meta. Jumbo Mary. I'm a opinion never.
Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
My pen way sharper than the sword. Keep it cool on, make me pull a cord. My lord was in the trap, see the cracks in the decor. Still paint chips dropping on the floor. My lord, God bless ya. Smooth like Drexler, mind state. Train to move for self like Tesla. Crime rate boosted, chicks taking trips, trooping. Profited from them trips to Houston. GD getting every dollar. Counting stacks, either that or get the bouncing like Impalas. Had them jack boys all up on your collar. And 25's the new numbers for lows. I holler.
Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds,
my best. They washed out, need to give it a rest. The tables turn while they try to confess. I'm still the same, needing my space. Be evil but look good in the face. They half-hazard but I'm keeping my pace. They half-hazard but I'm I remember when I was 11 and watching my blood on the TV get spilled out. Now I got a little older, no love for the system, and I'm reaching back for the now. And it's really tough. I done grown on myself to the point I can see that they hate us. All these bought on the web with that robe and that price, and they know they won't fade us. If you not getting money, then shut the up, bro. I don't wanna hear what you gotta say, cause that chance be the only option for like me. I can't make it no other way. I was sitting in class in the back with my thoughts consuming everything that's around me. When I'm snapping back into reality, still ain't changing, music still found me. Tell myself I ain't feeling the way. I'ma thrive, it ain't up for debate. Already got enough food on my plate. You can see all the sweat on my face. We been hungry from birth to the day. If you with it, I gotta skate. Tell myself I ain't feeling the way. I'ma thrive, it ain't up for debate. Already got enough food on my plate. You can see all the sweat on my face. We been hungry from birth to the day. If you with it, I gotta skate.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch the people wonder. But think about it, then you understand. I'm just to music, maybe it's a habit. I gotta use it, even if it's jazz or the quiet storm. I hook a beat up, convert it into hip-hop form. Write a rhyme and graffiti in every show you see me in. Deep concentration, cause I'm no comedian. Jokers are wild, if you wanna be tame. I treat you like a child, then you're gonna be named another enemy, not even a friend of me. Cause you'll get fried in the end when you pretend to be competing. Cause I just put your mind on pause and I complete when you compare my rhyme with yours. I wake you up and as I stare in your face, you seem stunned. Remember me, the one you got your idea from, but soon you start to suffer. The tune will get rougher when you start to stutter. That's when you had enough.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Spencer Strider.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Ready to go? So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener. And now 2-0.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
One down, base is empty. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Padres go down quietly. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park. And today's starter, Yu Darvish. How about a scouting report on him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Cruz gets under it. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
0-1 now.
1-1.
That one missed. That's in for a strike at 95. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now it's filled up. Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both leagues, Singy.
An all-star and a fan favorite, is really become an endeared player to the Padres fans there. They got a mural painted of him somewhere in the city. Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Yo, 1. Now 1-1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
They say you win. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's Manny Machado now.
The third baseman, number 13.
The pitch.
Manny Machado.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Second inning here, no score. Next pitch inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boo. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
At the belt and fires. Bounce to the left side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. There's a strike. That one at triple digits.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Machado on second. Carpenter on at first with nobody out. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Not in time, he's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. And the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 now. In the air, right field. Hilliard drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. The batter now is Adam Engel. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. 0-1. And a pitch. Ball one there. Just off the inside edge.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and it's filled up. The other way, snags it for the second out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Atlanta, here's a speed threat. Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. And that's downstairs and outside. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one for strike two. Out towards left center. Soto really on his horse for it. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 grand slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 grand slams before their 23rd birthday, Ken Griffey Jr., Eddie Matthews, Ted Williams, and Giancarlo Stanton. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Next pitch is outside. him swinging.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's Sean Murphy. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Ozuna rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sam Hilliard. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Chris, Yu Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times, and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. Murphy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. Righty to the plate, and fouled off. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Kicks and fires. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 3-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, 1 away. It's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. On the ground to third. And that quickly 2 away. My goodness, singing. That was a great diving stop and maybe even a better throw.
Yeah, this out is all about athleticism. I mean, this guy did a great job knocking it down on the dive, but he doesn't get the out without the cannon of a throw. That was just impressive all around.
Ground ball, Olsen knocks it down, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Darvish back to work. Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah.
Little slider action.
That pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Tapped in front of the plate. Throw over to Cronenworth. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now back, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Bounced up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance. Slings to first. And Acuna retired.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that's too high. In the air, left side. Soto gets under it, and that is that. Out in order go the Braves, but they hold a 1-0 lead. The wind and the pitch. Soto batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And ball one. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite fielder. When you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, left field. Ozuna should have it. And there are two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Next pitch misses way outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Popped up. Olsen settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. So back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Austin Riley. The wind of the pitch. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching. That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And the righty deals. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Next pitch is popped up.
Infield fly rule in effect.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, doubled in his first AB. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Angle under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So here's Murphy now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Into center and a base hit. In comes the run from third. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Now in for the Braves, Sam Hilliard. And first offering is fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch downstairs, and a count 2-1. Kicks and deals. Little chopper rolls foul. And a pitch. And that's outside. Orlando Arcia to bat next. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Here's Orlando Arcia.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right side. Cruz makes the catch. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. The right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That missed inside. And now it's even 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
In the air, left field, down the line. Ozuna makes the grab on the run. And now it's Austin Nola. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That misses. 1-0. Cruz leads off first with 1 away. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 away now. Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The pitch. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That misses, and it's a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. Bogaerts retired. And that is that. Padres leave a pair. And they're down 2-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. And now it's the Braves DH, Ronald Acuna Jr. And he deals. That's a little bit low. See, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman. Very impressive. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one.
A sterling reputation of an organization and turning out so many great players, pitchers in the Hall of Fame. And for him, just to put his name amongst that group this early in his career is so impressive.
That one 95 to finish him off.
The batter. The
Here is Matt Olson. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Slice down the right side.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that one pulled foul.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And now 2-2. Next pitch is outside. Michael Harris next to bat for the Braves. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Back here in Atlanta, top 6. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Fastball for a strike. That's strike 1. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid. He played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Juan Soto now. Soto, swing and a drive. Deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Machado, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. No runs, no hits, no errors. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Michael Harris. The pitch. And a foul ball. Harris measures 6 feet even, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next pitch is inside. 1-1. And that one upstairs. fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Engel makes the grab, and there's one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a foul ball.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
That's inside. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bullpen action for the Padres. Steven Wilson getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Pomerantz warming up as well. The 1-0. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive. Gets it to first. That's the third out. And welcome back. Now it's Matt Carpenter. Strider back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
As he was out front that time. And a good eye there. The wind of the pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard. And they inch closer. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bounced out to short, and there's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And it is 2-1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for...
1 at second. On to Olsen. That's 2. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Nick Anderson in. A chance at his first save of the year. Bogarts in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Anderson ready to work. Got it by him for the K.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Wilson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes a pitch. Murphy up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground to 3rd. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The right fielder, number 14.
Man at first, Sam Hilliard. Next up for the Braves. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Murphy on at first. Nobody out. Just missed.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 2-1 on the way. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's going to be Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. So 2 balls and no strikes.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next offering is down low, and the count's full. First and second here, no outs. Right through there, got him. And 1 out now.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Acuna, the next to hit, takes outside. Grounded to 3rd, could be 2. Over to Kim, 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Called out on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. And now it's Juan Soto, known for his late inning heroics. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a chopper. Throw on to Olsen, and a couple of quick outs.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Machado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Next for the Padres, Matt Carpenter. And takes low for ball 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats. And the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Next offering is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Padres lead 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Number 15.
Olsen, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that one. 0-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Nabil Prismat getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Way high.
1-1.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 2. Ripped on a line, and it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And here is Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Riley, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering upstairs. And that's a strike.
1-2.
He goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Albies at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Engel as he glides to his left. Racing, makes the catch. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. Raisel Iglesias taking over on the mound. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 26. Raisel Iglesias.
The pitch. That's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but
You got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
On the ground. Olsen steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Engel in the box now. Takes strike one. And a strike on the outside edge.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Hit in the air, right field. Hilliard makes the play. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Austin Nola. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Now into the game, Eli White. He'll be out in left field. And first offering is fouled off. Iglesias measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
The engine raw predator of a competitor. I send him seas where the paramedics are. At first I'm like, no, I'm nonchalant from afar. The strike, the fake rap star, jugular with a regular balance of the cat. Burglar known to parlay with. I know the flavor because me and the thugs minds are mutual. We congruent, lay on the corner with the charm unit. I'm from the lab where the bombs distributed. Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of views. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number 1 out the 2, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and their daughter. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys, the champions, champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall, the champions, champions, champions.
now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming at a roadkill. No alone nights on that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light.